Hi everyone, my name is Farisal Rashid and welcome to my presentation on the comparison between the Chronicle of Narnia, Prince Caspian's novel and its film adaptation. Today I will be taking you through an in-depth look at the differences and similarities between these two versions of a story. Let's begin with a brief introduction. The Chronicles of Narnia is a series of 7 fantasy novels written by Lewis. Prince Caspian, the second book published in this series, continues the adventures of pensive siblings in the magical land of Narnia. The film adaptation of Prince Caspian was released in 2008, directed by Andrew Adamson, who also directed the first Narnia film. Now we're going to the plot overview or summary. In the novel, Prince Caspian, the pensive siblings return to Narnia only to find that hundreds of years have passed. They meet Prince Caspian fighting to reclaim his rightful throne from his evil uncle, King Miraz. Together, they go on a journey to rally the old Narnians and overthrow Miraz. The film follows a similar plot but includes some added cinematic elements to enhance the story for the screen. For instance, it introduces more action sequence and dramatizes certain event to engage the audience visually. Now let's talk about the characters. In the novel, we have the pensive siblings, Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy, who play crucial roles in aiding Prince Caspian. Prince Caspian is portrayed as a young and somewhat naive prince who grows into a confident leader. And there are all Aslan, the great lion, represents wisdom and guidance, appearing at crucial moments. Other notable characters include Trumpkin, a a loyal dwarf, and Sheep, a brave mouse. In the film, the characters are brought to life by a talented cast. For instance, Peter, played by William Moseley, is shown with more internal conflict, struggling with his role as a leader and his return to mundane world. An example of a character development in the film is the rivalry between Peter and Caspian, which is not as prominent in the book. This tension is illustrated in the scene where Peter and Caspian argue over tactics in the midst of their rebellion. Another significant addition is the romantic subplot between Susan and Caspian. The subject is not present in the book but adds a layer of emotional depth to the film. For the themes and messages, both the novel and the film explore similar themes though with different emphasis. In the novel, themes of faith and belief are prominent, particularly Lucy's unwavering faith in Aslan. Courage and leadership are highlighted through the character's struggles and growth. The book also delves into the passage of time and the return of innocence. The film, while maintaining these themes, places a stronger emphasis on action and heroism. Visual storytelling enhances the representation of faith, like Lucy's encounter with Aslan. The film also modernized some themes to resonate with contemporary audiences. The key difference. Let's look at some key differences. The film introduces additional scenes and events to create a more dynamic and engaging narrative. For example, the film starts with an intense chase scene where Caspian escapes from his uncle's castle, setting a fast-paced tone from the beginning. This is a significant addition that is not found in the book. Character arcs also differ. For instance, Peter is portrayed with more internal conflict and a sense of rivalry with Caspian, which is less pronounced in the book. And the example of their rivalry is their argument in Aslan's How about whether to attack Miraj's castle directly, showcasing their differing leadership styles. The romantic subplot between Susan and Caspian is entirely a creation of the film and does not exist in the book. The tone and style of the film are darker and more mature compared to the novel's narrative, which retains a more classic fairy tale quality. This is an evident portrayal of the battles. The film depicts them with a level of intensity and realism that the book does not. Now the key similarities. Despite the differences, there are many key similarities. The film stays faithful to the core story and major events of the novel. Essential themes and moral lessons are preserved, ensuring that the film captures the spirit of the book. Certain iconic moments are accurately adapted from the book to the screen. For instance, the duel between Peter and Peter and Miraj is a pivotal scene in both the novel and the film. In both versions, this duel is a turning point in the story, symbolizing the struggle between good and evil. Another key moment is the summoning of White Witch in both the novel and the film. Caspian's advisor Nikabrik attempts to summon the witch to gain an advantage, but the attempt is thwarted, highlighting the dangers of desperation and the importance of integrity. In conclusion, both the novel and film version of Prince Caspian offer unique experiences on their own, while the film introduces new elements and alters some aspect of the story. It remains true to the essence of Louis' work. This comparison highlights how adaptation can vary from their source material while still honoring the original story. Thank you for your attention. I would like to say goodbye. Thank you. Bye.